Welcome back on the AM show. Hopefully you enjoyed that sporting feature. But let's talk now, zero in again on the bad state of roads on the Tor-Kpone stretch. In August 2020, Roads Minister Kwesi Amoako-Attah cut the sod for the reconstruction of the road and said it would be completed in 24 months. But 8 months after the sod cutting, the project is yet to take off. According to users of the road, mostly drivers of fuel tankers and heavy-duty vehicles from Tor and the harbour, the immoderable nature of the road is impeding productivity. Manuel Kranting has been to that stretch and joins us with this report.
This entire Tor-Kpone road is sandwiched by a lot of OMCs. Well, we've seen a lot of the fuel. In fact, there are a lot of tank farms. And so as a tankers park there, this is the same road that they ply. And that puts a lot of pressure on the road. We're told that this road, which is about 7.2 kilometers, is going to have the initial 2 kilometers, covered in concrete. And then the rest, which is 5 kilometers, will be covered by asphalt. But for almost a year since the sod was cut by the Honorable Roads Minister, well, they tell me that the contractor is yet to come on site. It's thick dust that is formed into the atmosphere. For other road users, this is a nuisance and it's even causing them health hazards. And as you can see, this road is subject to heavy-duty vehicles, not only the saloon cars, which are taxis and so on. And so we just got this trailer driver to park and then speak to us.
Oh, one cause we do initial. Who say the Kwana busy kakra? Kwana busy. But last week in Po, we did not farsi. What we do now sugar or the farsi. Now money in a drug form.
You na drug form.
A drug form. Na nyase menko ampo na milodu sani amano. Cast be bread from the report and the call masse. Yeah, the biwo anim ho first masse warehouse na masse. Instead the call cars na na bu 8 hours na more than 20 cars.
Oh really?
And they say so into Adanica cowness na car moboka.
It's a way say a good firms and one can meet.
Good for Bukums and I cow and a boka. Cow and a car. And I know some driver and a bread because we didn't load the fast and I say load and 30 said a tanker we say and I have bread my one number coin and I won't have free. So I'm there. And I come and say busy time be a car so once I call load no friend post is here.
You go load this is here.
Call this is here because I'm pressure. Say me cover load. I want to see meeting content. I want to meeting content and I'm go fire no say me load sa na say em hihia ma we load ko na we em hihia o person na be bu ama ka wona aboka. Oh, yeah, fasting. Say, I saw 5 grand. Sir, can I was
oh, yeah, fasting.
My fast now. Okay. I'm grandpa. Me. When I'm fasting, I have grandpa. Me. So I can shaking it.
I'm around. When you fast, I want here out to me.
Oh, I'm not sure. No.
And so, well, I mean, it goes even beyond the physical things that you can see. He's a Muslim, and as you know, the month of Ramadan just began. We're in the second day. He says that, falling into the potholes and climbing up like that for him is a worry for him because he's now getting more and more hungry. You see how many you go see now are road.
Oh, Jalanka minya baby kurama chaka kurampa nga minya be obi abeto de oton de no nkwan chen kura.
Go be go unya go baby abe fa.
Na ekwan na wiki mi.
Ekwan na wiki you. That's Ali, one of the trailer drivers who was just speaking to me about his own experiences on the Tor road. And he says that, and just like these, heavy-duty vehicles that have been loaded with sugar and so on, what you have is that the goods sometimes fall off. And when they fall off, for instance, sugar, you are unable to pick them back into the sack. And that becomes debt for the car owners. Great, so as we try to drive on the road, we're seeing this vulcanizer who works here. And so I'm just trying to speak to him. Boss, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Abiaboko. Now, where do you may see us saying?
Oh, I jam me yamada crack.
Road no is so tough.
Minyajuma, Hanina, Kwan Hanina, Jota, a fine Hesra, Hano amanfo krafa. Unya kwan kura ntwam.
Asensuo to nkofo de car fa ha.
Bicycle moto nyina ha na efa. Car de say de be fa wem.
Okay. It is ensuo to all chesa han mini ayema.
Ha nyina ayema. Me shop oni ha nyina ayema.
But say omoka say nka omo be ye road no na.
Oh, and your machine say kura che. Da oni machine ba nso. Machine ba bi efiri ba.
Okay.
And yes, I go back.
Machine ba na eko.
Ba na san ko. Aba na nya ban papa.
But me kai say last year e wo Aluex enim ha ya omo be twa sort say nka omo ye road no.
I say ndi omo be twa ko. On the omunya be twa wia ndi asan.
On twa wia na asan.
And say omo twa wia na asan. And omo pa no be omo pa omo nye.
So it's a contractor kra ma road house.
Contractor bi ama ha iwani. Uni omo be kan sem bi a kire omo di tro. Omo be kan sem bi omo di tro iwani.
Oh yeah, sure.
Me say me twa ntro. Say we ya de papa e be kan. We ya bonu so e be kan.
Okay.
What as here? We ya de papa e be kan. We bonu so e be kan.
Your friend saying?
Your friend Kofi Day, Fidoma Inku.
Kofi Day.
Yeah.
Kofi Day. So Kofi Day is a vulcanizer here on the Tor-Kpone Road, and he's been telling me about how when it rains, even his shop here is inundated and he's unable to operate. But of course, again, just like a lot of the other drivers, this gentleman here is a taxi driver. His spring just got broken while he was using the road, and so he's trying to fix. Just parked at the vulcanizer and trying to fix it. My boss, now okay, then I know.
Pacho, your friend Echo, me you Tor-Kpone Road in so.
Okay.
Now road in any nti on hwa dey am spring na ebu. Nti oda sisi am kwato spring for me nyiska nti o say me face old one back sa. Na me dey title so na me dey ye adwuma nti ekwan na dey anya kura anye.
Nti ekwan na ma o spring ne bu ye.
Ekwan na ma me spring ne bu ye because the way portals ekwan na ye no etutu no. Nti ma wona me kakra kwa na eche kwose ya. Botu me bu spring. Because ekwan na ma ye na da so dia wo kwa ohun se no ekwan na da so nti wo bibia so correct.
Nti say na spring no we ye na say.
Sisi ade me chiche na me da to no normal praise na me use no kakra krasa me nyesika na makoto bi.
Is it when I move face the bia?
We ya na ye face the bia na ye face the bia bi wo so bo na no bodwent na etu.
Okay.
And also ko pesika na kwato foforo. Trailers say omo sum lodu emo na cash you say ya because ha na akoye busy road industrial area. Nti edwumafo na ade nyina na so. Omo de nyina ekosa be wan say na balance omo na muni na cash ni na egufo.
Na cash ni na egufo.
Egufo me bo na traffic esi. Ebi kura trailer no to me tiny and I can tie no nko.
Oh, I see. Interesting. And so he's telling me that his spring got broken as he fell into a pothole, and because of the loss of balance within the tire fell onto the shock and got burst. And he's trying to improvise and use the spring for the meantime as he fixes a spare tire, and he hopes that he's able to raise some money and be able to purchase a new spring.
Kwan nye omo nwene se ombe kwan no. Nso ampifo no. Kwan wei me ye adwuma futuru omo boy wo so no. Ade omo ye no kwan wei so no. Ye ni nye ho.
And so okay say kwan wei so a kwan no foforo wo ha na because kwan wei dey enye.
Kwan nye po kwan na nye. So ampifo no ya na ye tofu omo ya na ye to spring wu car na se. Omo gi tax. Aye tua bibia. So omo nam kwan wei so a futuru omo bo no. Omo di nkwasi asem so kwan no so. Tia so munya mo kasa kire kwa no so nye kwa no mbe ya omumra mere o me ne so nya adwuma nya yisika.
So just a few meters away from that vulcanizer we just spoke to, but this track is also broken down, and you can see the men busily working to try and revive it, and it's all because of the bad state of the road. My boss, good afternoon. Maybe you go feel watch the camera inside for me. Yeah, the road. You said the road do what?
The road no good because the road they be chaka zala. You know good. Because the road no you swell my car.
You be the driver be you.
Spare driver.
And that is my colleague Manok ranting there on the deplorable state of that Tor-Kpone Road stretch. Of course, more needs to be done to forestall some of the conversations we've had today with regard to road accidents. But this is how we draw the curtains on the AM show for another beautiful morning. Expect more action